Hey everybody, it's Brian here from Swelkor Gaming, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at this game that just came out on Steam. It's called World of Guns, Gun Disassembly. The title pretty much gives away what the game is. It's more of a simulator on the disassembly and reassembly of all kinds of different firearms than it is a game, really. The game part of it comes during like time trials where there's leaderboards and that kind of thing with how quickly you can take apart and put together all the guns. There's also a shooting range feature and a lot of information on guns. You can click model info down here and quickly downloads all the information on all the different guns available. Such like this one's AK-47, has all kinds of cool pictures and schematics and that kind of stuff. You can click specifications and just learn more about the history of the guns as well. And go back to main menu here and kind of show you what the game does. I'll look at the Colt 1911. It's a pistol that a lot of us are probably used to from playing different shooters and everything. So in this mode, what I'm doing is going to be taking apart the gun 100% down to every single part that it has, so we can see exactly how the gun works and all the parts that are made up of it. So you just click around on the different parts and it kind of takes them apart itself. It's more, like I said, it's more of a simulator than an actual game. But everything comes out just by clicking on these green arrows. Just kind of automatically animates what it would look like in real life. You can pan around by clicking the right mouse button and zoom with the mouse wheel and rotate with the left mouse button. One cool thing that I really liked was the X-ray mode. You just click X-ray up here in the little menu, and there's a couple different levels of it on certain guns, but it just shows you how all the parts come together inside the gun without it all being apart. So let's finish taking this apart. It kind of gives you the hints on what you're clicking on. I chose this gun because there's just fewer parts than a big rifle or something like that. Yeah, so it's kind of a learning process. You kind of have to take it apart in the order that it would come apart in real life. You're not just able to take off any piece at any time. Yeah, so I take off safety. All the part names show up down on the bottom of the screen, so you can actually know what you're clicking on and sort of go from there. See, this part's a safety plunger set. Take that part. It's just sort of a cool way to learn more about guns, and we've all probably used these guns in different video games we've played, but this is a cool way to just learn more about how they actually work instead of just playing the game with them. So I mean, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I actually really enjoyed playing around with it so far. There's a ton of different guns you can unlock and just all sorts of things you can do. So let's go back and look at a couple other things you can do. Okay, so I guess back's just gonna literally put pieces back on, so I guess I have to finish the disassembly here, which won't take too super long. It's a good thing I chose this gun. Some of the guns have a ton of parts in them. I'm just clicking around. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing here. I haven't really played around with this gun too much yet. Kind of sort of highlights what comes next, but I'm not sure why this won't come out. Let's see here. Okay, maybe this piece has to come out. No? Oh, there we go. The little front, like, what is that called? Barrel bushing. I think you can take the little sight off, or the barrel link off. We got a couple more pieces down here, a couple screws and pins that come out. Okay, the screw pries come out first. Yep, then the housing pin will pop off and we'll take each side of the grip off, yeah. So then there's whatever this is, the mainspring housing. See, you're learning that, like, these are parts I never even knew existed on guns, and it's fun to, at least to me, it's fun to learn more about them. how they actually work. So let's see, got a couple more things that come off here. I'm trying to sort of do this quickly so I can show you guys some of the other stuff the game. Well, it's more of an app than a game really, but I want to show you guys the rest of the stuff you can do. So just trying to quickly get through this, not really paying too much attention to what I'm doing. Plunger tube, pin, what is this, the hammer group, something like that. Let's see, this might be the last thing here. No, the trigger. And whatever, okay, the spring just come out of this. And there you go, after you finish, it kind of gives you a little congratulations and takes you back to the main menu. See, what you do is that since it's a free-to-play game, you unlock experience points to like get new modes and stuff like that. So, you know, it's free to play, which is great, but you do have to meet little requirements and everything like that. Like to unlock the shooting range, you have to invite 3 friends into the game, or, you know, buy credit, of course, which they would love if you did that. But yeah, overall, let's look at the AK-47 here, because you can, this is another really cool mode that I liked, was Operation mode. You can just actually like see how the gun really works. So you can check the magazine, puts rounds in, you can load a round into the chamber. This is when the X-ray and the slow-mo modes really are pretty cool, I thought. So you can just click on the trigger then, it actually shows you in super slow-mo exactly how the inside of the gun operates. And that's on single fire mode. You can actually put it on to full auto. That's the safety being on. That's single. Okay, there's a way to put on full auto. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I've never actually fired an AK-47 in real life. There we go. Just click down there on the button and puts it into the right position. So we'll hit on the X-ray again and just sort of see what exactly is going on inside the gun as you're shooting it. You can put it on a little bit faster, kind of see that's full speed. And then this is the slowest you can go with 50 times. So you can see just exactly how fast this gun actually fires when you slow it down. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's different levels of the X-ray, like I said, so you can highlight different parts and see what they're doing if that's what you're interested in finding out. So up here it sort of gives you the task to complete in this mode, which is nothing too challenging at all. So you just flip up the rear sight, it's adjustable there, and then if you click bayonet, puts on the optional bayonet. So then we'll just fire 20, and that completes that mode. You don't really get much experience for that, but it's still a pretty fun little thing to do in the game, I thought. So there's a ton of different guns available, a lot of stuff to unlock. It's just a really cool program for being free to play, and you don't have to have a great computer to run it or anything, and it's just a really informative way to learn more about guns. So if you're into firearms at all or want to learn more about them, this is a great place to start, especially with the model info. That was one of my favorite parts about this thing. It just gives you a ton of great information. So that's it for this video, but if you liked what you saw, definitely subscribe to our channel for more videos. We post multiple videos at least twice a week. And follow us on Twitter too, @Swelkor Gaming, because we do a lot of game code giveaways and that sort of thing on there. So stay tuned and we'll have more videos soon. See you next time.